Hello mga kawamat, sa video lesson na to, we will discuss about how to compute the quartiles, deciles, and percentiles of ungrouped data. Measures of position, it is a number that tells where the score stands relative to the others in a set of data. So, we're going to locate the position or the rank in a given score or in a given data. It is a measure whether a value is about the average or whether it's unusually high or low. It is used for quantitative data that falls in some numerical scale. And also, it can be applied to ordinal variables. So, when we say ordinal variables, it involves ranking, orders, and places. So, in computing the measures of position of ungrouped data, so we're using three methods. First, using the general method. Second, using the linear interpolation. And third, using the Mendenhall and Sinsech method. So we have three common measures of position: the quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. So to compute the quartiles of ungrouped data, so when you say quartiles class, it is the score points which divide a distribution into 4 equal parts. So for example, meron tayong 10 distribution dito. So this one is the quartile 2. Okay, so yung quartile 2 natin, yan yung pinaka middle value ng distribution. So ibig sabihin siya yung pagkukunin natin, that is 50% of the distribution. So kung nandito naka-position yung score, ibig sabihin nito, lahat ng nandito ay mas mababa sa 50%. Okay? So lahat ng score na nandito sa left side niya ay mas mababa sa 50%. And then, lahat naman ng score na nasa dito sa right side, ibig sabihin mas mataas sa second quartile natin. Okay? And then, dito yung first quartile natin, and that is 25% of the distribution. Dito naman natin makikita yung third quartile, or yung tinatawag rin nating upper quartile, that is 75% of the distribution. So tatandaan natin, yung quartile 2 natin ay equal sa median. So kung paano natin kinukompute yung median natin, kung matatandaan nyo kung paano natin kinukuha using the measures of central tendency, kung paano natin kinukompute yung median, so ganun din. So yung median natin, kapag kinuha natin yan, equal siya sa second quartile natin. And then, again, so sabi ko kanina, yung first quartile natin or the lower value natin, okay, that is 25% of the data fall below the first quartile. And then, yung median natin, ibig sabihin kapag nandito yung position ng ating data, so that is 50% are below the second quartile. And then, for the third quartile or yung upper value nito, that is 75% are less than the third quartile. And also, how to compute the interquartile range. So, para makuha natin yung interquartile range, that is the difference between the value of your third quartile and the value of your first quartile. So, tatandaan lang natin ang mga ito. Okay? So, kung paano tayo mag-compute ng median, ganun lang din dito ang pagkuha ng second quartile. So, ang gagawin natin kapag kukunin natin yung quartiles ng ungrouped data, yung unang gagawin yung class ay kunin nyo muna yung gitna, yung middle value nyo o yung second quartile or yung median natin. Okay? And then after that, using the same method, so ganun din ang pagkuha natin sa first quartile and third quartile. Okay, kung paano natin kinukuha yung median natin. Alright, so for example number 1, the owner of a coffee shop recorded the number of customers who came into his cafe each hour in a day. So the result were 14, 10, 12, 9, 17, 5, 8, 9, 14, 10, and 11. So find the lower quartile and the upper quartile of the data. So ibig sabihin, yung hinahanap natin dito is yung first quartile and the third quartile. So ano yung unang gagawin natin sa scores or yung sa data na binigay? So yung unang-unang gagawin nyo class is arrange the score in ascending order. Okay, so or pwede rin naman in descending order, ascending or descending order. But dito class, sa measures of position, importante kasi na in ascending order siya. Okay? Kasi nga, titingnan natin, ilolocate natin yung position ng bawat score. So, dapat in ascending order. So, mula sa mababang score, papunta sa pinakamataas. So, once na na-arrange na natin yung score, identify natin kung ilan sila. So, ilan yung data natin lahat. So, n is equal to 11. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ito ay 11. So, para makuha natin yung lower quartile and upper quartile, kailangan muna natin makuha yung middle value nito. So, since 11 ito, so ano yung middle value natin? Yung pang 6. Okay, so yung pang 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ibig sabihin, okay, yung 10, yung middle value natin. So, sabi ko nga kanina, once nakuha natin yung middle value natin, yan na rin yung second quartile natin or yung median natin. So, paano kapag meron kayong dalawang middle value? Halimbawa, dalawa yung gitna nyo, yung itong 10 and 11, yung middle value nyo. So, anong gagawin? So, sabi ko nga, gagaya lang ng pag-compute ng median, so add nyo lang yung dalawa na yun and divide by 2. So, yan yung value ng quartile 2 nyo. So, since na-identify na natin yung middle value natin, so, makukuha na natin yung first quartile or yung lower quartile natin. So, dito sa left side nitong middle value natin, so, meron tayong 5 scores. Okay? And then, paano natin kinukompute yung median, ganun din yung gagawin natin dito. Since meron tayong 5 score, ibig sabihin, meron tayong isang middle value sa nila. So, di ba nga, pag kinukompute natin yung median, kapag add number yung scores, okay, yung given scores, ibig sabihin may isa lang tayong middle value. Pero kapag even, yung given na scores, dalawa yung middle value natin. Since ito, 5, so isa lang yung middle value natin, and that is 9. So, ibig sabihin, the lower quartile is 9. Next, dito naman tayo sa right side ng middle value natin. So, meron din tayong 5. Okay, 5 scores. So, ano yung gitna natin dyan? So, that is 14. So, ibig sabihin, the upper quartile is 14. So, kung kukunin natin yung interquartile range, and that is the difference between the value of your third quartile and your first quartile. So, pag kinuha natin yung interquartile range, so 14 minus 9, the answer is 5. Next, consider the set of score in a quiz in Math 10 of section Rizal. 11, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 19, 19, 20. Find the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile. So again, so arrange muna natin yung score in ascending order. Since sa given natin, naka-arrange na yung score, no, in ascending order. So copy na lang natin yan. And then, the value of n is equal to 9. So mayroon tayong 9 scores dito. Unang-unang gagawin, kailangan makuha muna natin yung middle value. So, ano yung middle value natin dito? That is 15. So, ibig sabihin, yan yung, quartile 2. So, nakuha na natin yung quartile 2 or the median. So, yung quartile 2 natin or yung second quartile natin is equal to 15. Next, yung first quartile. So, meron tayong 4 na scores dito sa left side nitong middle value natin. So, paano natin kukunin yung first quartile natin? Ilan yung middle value natin? 2. So, ang gagawin natin, add natin silang 2. So, 13 plus 14, that is 27 divide 2. 27 divide 2, that is 13.5. So, ibig sabihin, ang first quartile natin is equal to 13.5. Next, for third quartile, so ganun din ang gagawin. So, tingin tayo sa right side ng middle value natin. So, meron tayong 4 na scores. So, ibig sabihin, may dalawang middle value rin tayo. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin sa first quartile, add lang din natin. So, 19 plus 19 divide 2, that is 38 divide 2. The answer is 19. So, yung third quartile natin is equal to 19. So, to compute the interquartile range, 19 minus 13.5, the answer is 5.5. Next, to compute the deciles of ungrouped data, ibig sabihin ng deciles class, dinidivide natin yung distribution into 10 equal parts. So, using the formula, so these have k. So, yung k dito class is yung position. No? Like for example, ang pinapahanap is yung third decile. So, yung ilalagay natin sa k is yung 3. And then yung L is the total number of, that is the total number of scores, kung ilan yung given na scores. So again, yung K natin is yung position ng data, and then yung N, that is the number of observation. And then tandaan natin, kapag nagko-compute tayo ng deciles class, kapag yung nakuha nating sagot ay hindi whole number, hindi siya sakto, no? Hindi siya whole number, may decimal, laging yung gagawin, i-round to the next larger whole number natin. So, halimbawa, ang nakuha natin ay 5.05. So, gawin na natin 6. Nakuha natin is 5.10. Gagawin nyo na siyang 6. 5.5. Gagawin nyo ng 6. Okay? Tatandaan nyo ha. Kapag hindi whole number, yung nakuha nyo yung sagot, lagi nyong i-round to the next larger whole number yung sagot nyo. So, to illustrate the deciles, so halimbawa meron tayong 10 distribution dito. Okay, so yung kalahati niyan, okay, yung middle value nyo, that is the 5th deciles, and that is 50% of the distribution. Okay, so dito matatagpuan nyo yung first decile, and that is 10% of the distribution. Okay, so halimbawa nandito, ibig sabihin nito, nung fourth decile natin, so ibig sabihin ng fourth decile, 40% nung scores, okay, ay less than sa kanya, mas mababa sa kanya. Okay, so ganun din dito. So pagkuha ng 6th decile, that is 60%, yung 7th decile natin, that is 70%, yung 8th decile natin, that is 80%, and yung 9th decile natin, that is 90%, no, ng distribution. So, median is equal to the 5th decile. So, kagaya rin kanina, yung median natin equal siya sa second quartile. Dito, yung median naman natin equal siya sa 5th decile. For example, find the third decile or D sub 3 of the following test scores of a random sample of 10 students. 35, 42, 40, 28, 15, 23, 33, 20, 18, and 28. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin sa pag-compute ng quartile, so ang una natin gagawin dito ay, bukod sa pagkuha ng value ng n, unang-unang gagawin nyo ay i-arrange yung score in ascending order. So, yan ang unang natin gagawin. So, arrange the scores in ascending order. And then, since ang pinapahanap sa atin dito is yung third decile, so ano yung formula ulit na gagamitin natin? Kn or k times n over 10. Okay, so ano yung k natin dito? So yung k natin dito ay 3. Bakit 3? Kasi third decile. So kung ang pinapahanap sa inyo ay fourth decile, so yung k nyo ay 4. Kapag 6th decile, yung k nyo ay 6. So, ang gagawin lang natin, sinubstitute natin yung 3 sa k natin dahil yan ay third decile yung pinapahanap. And then yung n natin, 10 over 10. Okay? Constant yung 10 dito sa baba sa formula ng decile. So, 3 times 10, that is 30. Divide 10. The answer is 3. So, makikita natin class na whole number yung nakuha nating sagot. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Ibig sabihin class, yung third decile natin ay nasa third data. Matatagpuan natin sa pang third data. So, bilang tayo. 1, 2, 3. So, ibig sabihin nandito. So, yung 20 na yan yung third element and that is the third decile. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? 30%, okay? So, 30% nung 10 students, okay? 30% nung 10 students class ay mas mababa sa score na 20. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng third decile natin. So, yung third decile natin is 20. Again, paano natin i-interpret yan? Yung 30% ng 10 students, ang score na nakuha nila ay mas mababa sa 20. Next. Mrs. Rogan is a mathematics teacher, so she gives a 60-item test for remedial class. The score of 15 students are 20, 35, 55, 28, 46, 32, 25, 56, 55, 28, 37, 60, 47, 52, and 17. So, find the value of the second decile, 7th decile, and 8th decile. Again, unang gagawin, arrange the score in ascending order. So, huwag kakalimutan na kailangan naka-arrange yung score natin in ascending order bago natin kunin yung pinapahanap. Okay? And then yung n natin dito, so, makikita nyo naman na sabi dito, for 15 students. So, yung n natin dito ay 15. So, kunin na natin yung una, yung second decile. So, paano natin kunin? Substitute lang natin. Gamitin natin yung formula. Since yung una natin kukunin yung second decile, so yung k natin ay papalitan natin ng 2. So, 2 times 15 divide 10. And that is 30 divide 10. The answer is 3. Again, whole number yung nakuha natin. Ibig sabihin, yung second decile ay matatagpuan sa pangatlong element or pangatlong data sa given natin. So, 1, 2, 3. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung second decile natin. So, the second decile is 25. Next. Okay. The seventh decile. So, seventh decile, papalitan lang natin yung k natin ng 7. 7 times 15 divide 10. That is 105 divide 10. The answer is 10.5. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, class. Kapag hindi whole number yung nakuha nating sagot, ano ang gagawin natin? So, ang gagawin natin, kailangan natin i-round to the next larger whole number yung sagot natin. Since 10.5 to, magiging 11 na. So, yung 7th decile natin ay nasa pang 11th element or pang 11th data sa given. So, bilang tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, ibig sabihin, yung 7th decile is equal to 52. So, anong ibig sabihin nito, class? 7th decile, that is 70%, no, ng scores. So, 70% ng 15 students ay mas mababa sa score na 52. Again, paano natin i-interpret to? Yung 70% ng 15 students, yung score nila ay mas mababa sa 52. Next, 8th decile. So again, yung 8th decile natin, yung k natin, papalitan natin ng 8. So 8 times 15, that is 120. 120 divide 10, the answer is 12. Since whole number naman yung nakuha natin, wala tayong problema. Ibig sabihin lang yan, matatagpuan natin yung 8th decile natin sa given natin sa pang 12 data natin. Okay? Yung pang 12 scores natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, ibig sabihin yan, yung 8 decile natin ay 55. So, another measures of position is percentiles. So, paano natin kukunin yung percentiles? So, again, percentiles are the score points which divide a distribution into 100 equal parts. Ibig sabihin, yung 50% nung distribution natin, that is equal to 50th percentile. So, yung 50th percentile na yan, class, equal yan sa median natin. Again, yung median natin equal sa 50th percentile. Kung na-observe nyo yung kanina, class, yung median natin equal sa second quartile, sa 5th decile, and sa 50th percentile. So, kung ano yung gitna, yung middle value, yan din ay yung median ng distribution. And then, yung formula natin na gagamitin dito, K times N over 100. Also, tandaan rin natin, kapag yung nakuha niyong sagot ay hindi whole number, ang gagawin lang natin is to round to the next larger whole number. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin sa decile. Halimbawa, yung nakuha niyo is 10.3. So, gagawin na nating 11. Nakuha niyo is 10.4. Gagawin na nating 11. Okay? The list show the number of bottles of strawberry jam sold in a day by 14 different vendors. 20, 18, 16, 10, 12, 15, 13, 9, 11, 16, 15, 16, 18, and 20. So, sold for the 43rd percentile, 60th percentile, and 75th percentile. Okay, so ano yung una natin gagawin? Yung N natin is 14. Arrange the score in ascending order. So, yan talaga yung lagi nating simula. Ina-arrange natin yung score in ascending order. So, using the formula K times N over 100, kukumputin natin ngayon yung 43rd percentile, 60th percentile, and yung 75th percentile. So, unahin natin yung pang 43%. Okay? So, 43, papalitan lang natin yung K ng 43 times yung N natin, which is 14. So, 43 times 14, the answer is 602. 602 divide 100, the answer is 6.02. So, sabi kanina dun sa previous slide natin, kapag hindi whole number yung sagot, i-round to the next whole number yung sagot natin. Since decimal to, so magiging 7. Ibig sabihin, yung pang 43rd percentile natin ay matatagpuan natin sa pang 7th data, no? Sa scores. So, bilang tayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ibig sabihin, yung 43rd percentile natin ay equal sa 15. Anong ibig sabihin yan? No? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Ibig sabihin nito, 43% ng sales distribution fall below 15 bottles. Next tayo. Okay, to compute the 60th percentile, so papalitan lang natin yung K natin ng 60. 60 times 14, that is 840. 840 divide 100, the answer is 8.4. Since hindi siya whole number, so i-round up natin to the next whole number to. So magiging na siya? Magiging 9. Ibig sabihin nito, yung 60th percentile natin, matatagpuan natin sa pang 9th element or pang 9th data dito sa scores natin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, the answer is 16. Okay, so 60% ng sale distribution fall below 16 bottles. Next, yung 75. Okay, so papalitan lang natin yung K natin ng 75. So, 75 times 14, the answer is 1,050. 1,050 divide 100, the answer is 10.5. So, again, hindi siya whole number. So, round the next whole number to. and that is 11. So, makikita natin yung 75th percentile natin sa pang-11th data natin. So, ito ay kanina 9 na to. So, 10, 11. So, 18. 18 yung 75th percentile natin. Ibig sabihin, class, 75% ng sales distribution fall below 18 bottles. Another class, so paano natin kukunin kapag ang pinapahanap naman ngayon yung percentile rank, no? Yung kabaliktaran. So the percentile corresponding to a given value x is computed by using this formula. The number of values below x plus 0.5 over n times 100. So kung ang pinapahanap class yung rank ng score, halimbawa may binigay na 10 score, tapos may binigay na isang location, tinatanong kung anong rank yun. So, paano natin gagawin? So, gamitin lang natin yung formula na to. So, find the percentile rank of a test score of 38 in the dataset 42, 33, 38, 30, 27, 40, 49. Okay? So, ilan yan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, nandito si 38. So, tinatanong kung pang ilang rank to, no? Ano yung percentile rank nitong 38. So, using the formula, una muna, identify natin kung ilan yung number of values na mas mababa dun sa pinapakuha sa atin. So, si 38, since yung pinapahanap sa atin is yung percentile rank ng 38, so, kailangan natin kunin muna yung number of values below 38. So, bilang 1, 2, 3. So, meron tatlong values na mas mababa sa 38. So, ang ilalagay natin doon is 3 plus 0.5 over 7. Kasi yung n natin dito is equal to 7 times 100. So, pwede nyo gamitin yung calculator nyo. And that is 3.5 divided 7 times 100, the answer is 50. So, ibig sabihin, the percentile rank of a test score of 38 is in the 50th percentile. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.